In this video, I'm going to show you the folding stock joint from Sylvan Arms. Before we begin, it's important to note that we're not altering the function of the firearm. We're simply making it more compact for when we're transporting it. Now, this folding stock link that I bought from Sylvan Arms was blemished. I bought it right off of Sylvan Arms website, and the blemished version was knocked down considerably in price, so I figured why not, let's buy it. Now, the blemish that I found was that this side and this side, the anodizing is slightly different. This one's more of a regular AR anodizing, and this one's more of a flat anodizing. So that's the only thing I could find, because it was a cosmetic blem. It wasn't a functional blem. I didn't have a problem buying a blemished product, especially when I got it and found out that was the only problem was right here with the color difference. Quite frankly, it took me a day just trying to figure out what the blemish was. Now, when I got this in, the one problem I had was that this joint was swinging a little too easy. You could actually take the rifle, turn it over, and it was opening up. Now, I have this in the vise here, so I can't open this all the way up, but it does kind of click open, but that hinge was a little too loose that it was just still swinging open, even though it was clicking into the position. So all I did was I took an Allen wrench and tightened the screw right here, and you can see it doesn't swing completely free. And that's completely solved the problem. So now it doesn't flop open on me. It stays in that folded position without any problems until I actually reach over and grab it and flip it over. Now I'm taking a break from the benchtop review to show you the Sylvan Arms stock joint in action. Let's load this rifle up and then get to shooting. Before we start shooting, I do have my eye protection on and my hearing protection on. I'm running the Wiley X Rogue and the Caldwell E-Max power cords. Now, as you can see, this stock joint ran flawlessly with this rifle. I did not have any problems with the rifle cycling, and it just kept on eating the ammunition up. Now, with this bolt carrier being locked open because I'm out of ammo, remember, you cannot open this joint because that bolt carrier is back. So if you try to, you can see it's locked open. So you will have to bring the bolt carrier home in order to open this up. Now remember, you cannot shoot this rifle with this stock in the open position, and there's a warning right here. Let's get back to the benchtop review. Now, you've seen me open this a few times, and the way that this adapter works is there's a button right here, and if you push this button, it'll release the adapter so it can open up. Now, this is the third generation of this adapter. They've went through multiple revisions of it, and looks like they really got this thing down. You know, they squared off this top because people were having problems charging the rifle because the bottom of the charge handle was rubbing up against the tube here. Now, you've seen as I've opened this thing up that there's this little nub that sticks off the back. And what that is because there is an added distance. Actually, if you close this, you're adding about that much distance to your stock. You need to add that to the back of your bolt carrier. And they sent this with the kit, and all that is just a plug that sticks in to the back of your bolt carrier. Now, these folding stock adapters are really cool. This is not the only one on the market. There is another one out there. They're pretty expensive, and that's pretty much what has kept me from buying one of these adapters is the price. Now, if you're going to remove your bolt carrier, you're going to need to think ahead, because you're going to have to open this up and pull that extension out before you open up the rifle to pull your bolt carrier out. But other than that, there's not much of a difference. I mean, you can see all I'm doing is just pushing that right into the back of my bolt carrier, and it goes into a problem. It does have some rubber rings right here, so that way it'll fit right into the back of the bolt carrier. And if you wear those rubber rings out, you can get extras off of the Sylvan Arms website. Now, as great as these folding stock links are, there is a drawback. And it's if you use like a CMMG Bravo. So I use this to shoot 22s out of this rifle. But when this is sitting in here, I don't have an extension that'll fit into the back of the Bravo. So for me to shoot my Bravo, I'm going to have to take this link off and go back to a regular stock. Now, I don't do it that often, but it is kind of an annoying problem. Now, I didn't buy this link for this rifle. I bought it for another one, but since this is the one that I'm using right now, I decided to put it on and play with it. That other rifle will not get converted down using the CMMG Bravo, so it's not going to be a problem for this rifle. But it is something that if you're going to have one rifle and you're going to use something like the CMMG Bravo or any of the other 22 kits out there, realize that you're not going to be able to use this folding stock adapter. Now, one thing about this kit is you can change out your buffer if you needed to, and it's just pushing down on the little detent there, just like you would in your rifle, and you can get to your buffer and your buffer spring. The other thing about this is it does add a little bit of play to your stock. You can see right here, I've got a little bit of play. It's just something with this joint, and I'm just going to have to deal with that. Now, I'm not going to be using this product for high precision. I mean, this is surely for making this rifle fold up, so that way I can put it into a smaller case and it takes up less room. Now, the other drawback with these adapters, and it's not just with the Sylvan Arms, with the other ones out there, is that you cannot fire the rifle with this stock in the folded position. There's a warning right on the back side of this to not do that. So what do you think about folding stock links on your AR? Would you put one on your rifle? Let's hear you in the comment down below. For me, I see a definite need for this product. Not particularly on this rifle that I have here, but for one of my other ones. Thanks for watching. Hope you're staying safe out there, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.